Yes, hello folks, welcome back. I am hoping you are okay, wherever you are. And of course, welcome back. We appreciate your time in this channel, and that shows that your support is just immense. So, better not still, there is a contest, and the government will still have to convince the Mount Kenya people that indeed they won fairly in Mbeere North.
We've got some breaking news now. The residents of Mbeere North should prepare to go back to the by-election polls because this time round, the by-elections will be done in 2 wards. 1, Miminji ward. 2, Evurore ward. Why? Because the 2 contestants in that by-election of Member of Parliament in Mbeere North were coming from these 2 wards. They were MCAs in these 2 wards that we have mentioned. Miminji, I think that one was for the karaoke guy, and then there is for Evurore. Evurore's MCA was also a contestant.
I'm saying so. First of all, let me begin by saying that there are 2 vacant MCA seats in Mbeere North because we have Newton Karaoke, alias Karish, who resigned, and Karish was from Tuminji. And you see, Muminji ward is now empty, and Newton Karish has said that he is not going to return back to vie as MCA. He wants to reclaim his seat because he feels that he is big enough to be a member of parliament and is waiting for Wamathende in a fierce contest in 2027.
Mbeere North, we are coming back there again. Tunarudi tena. Now, yesterday, Embu County Government Speaker, County Assembly Speaker, announced a vacancy in 2 seats. Muminji ward. Muminji ward is in Mbeere North. Mahali Newton Karisa alikuwa MCA Karizain ndio vae kiti ya MP. And Evurore ward. Evurore ward ni yenye nani Gevoi. Huyu Gevoi anaitwa Duncan Boy. Alikuwa MCA, akaresign, akasimama nini akavai kiti ya MP na chama ya Moses Kuria. Sasa tunarudi by elections za MCAs in the 2 wards. Remember, Mbeere North constituency iko na 3 wards only.
So before we discuss about 2027 between Wamathende and Karish, I want you also to remind you that in Evurore ward, Duncan Boy resigned, and of course, remember Duncan Boy was Gachagwa's candidate in DCP. But when Gachagua announced that he will be supporting DP's candidate, DP, remember DP is for Justin Muturi. So Gachagua said that he was going to support Muturi's candidate, who is now Karish. Duncan Boy got angry and he actually left DCP and he joined CCK, Chama cha Kazi. And Chama cha Kazi is for Moses Kuria. And him joining Moses Kuria is brought a big issue in the contest because people say that he actually divided the votes because he got some 2,000 votes there. So those votes were meant for the opposition, but he divided them, and that gave Wamathende a narrow win of a difference of 500 votes. And that is if the election was fair. But if it was not fair, then the government was determined to win either way.
It is now very clear to us and to the people of Kenya that IEBC is totally compromised, and we are happy that this has been confirmed this early, because had this not been confirmed this early, they could have duped Kenyans that they can supervise and pretend over the general elections. For the first time since...
So, these seats are empty. Now, what I want us to discuss here is that, you see, of course the government would want to prove to Mount Kenya people that Gachagua is not powerful in Mount Kenya. So these empty seats, they are MCA seats. We are yet to witness a powerful or biggest political battle in the Mount Kenya region. And we are going to see Gachagua will try to win these 2 seats. Should Gachagua win them, of course, he will have convinced the Mount Kenya region that the one that Wamathende won was rigged, but this one I won fairly. Because as we're talking now, the opposition has already presented powerful evidence before the Supreme Court of the judiciary. And they say that this evidence is good enough to nullify Wamathende's win, even though Wamathende has already been sworn in. So the case, I'm expecting it to drag or to take time. But Gachagua, I'm sure, he might let it go. But he's waiting for Ruto in these 2 MCS seats. So, of course, someone will say that, MCS seats are small seat. How can Ruto go and, of course, contest? Even a member of parliament. The government spent over 600 million, allegedly, over 600 million shillings for just a single seat of member of parliament. And they did not spend that money all because they wanted the seat. They just wanted to humiliate Gachagua. They wanted to, show the Mount Kenya region that your kingpin is not Gachagua, your kingpin is Kindiki. That was the mission. And probably Ruto somehow convinced some percentage that he actually is powerful in Mount Kenya. So, if Ruto wants to confirm that indeed he is powerful in Mount Kenya, then the Mount Kenya people will expect him to win these 2 MCS seats. And these MCS seats are so powerful because even in Narok, Gachagua won. Yes, even Nairobi, Gachagua won. They're so powerful. Yeah, because they actually, reflect what will happen in 2027. So we are yet to witness the mother of all political battles in Mbeere North. And remember, this next election, the next 2027 elections, will be around Mount Kenya. Because Mount Kenya is going to be a battlefield between Gachagua and William Ruto. William Ruto will not allow Gachagua to stop him access the votes from Mount Kenya region. And Mount Kenya holds the highest number of votes in Kenya. That's the reality. And Mount Kenya has been a key determinant, I think a key factor in who becomes the president of Kenya. And I've been explaining that in this podcast. Even the last elections, they are the ones who made Ruto the president. Without them, William Ruto would have been the president. Even Uhuru Kenyatta, they're the ones who made Ruto the president. Even Kibaki, you see? So they are so powerful. You can't just ignore them. In fact, Mount Kenya region is the region that gave the late Moi biggest headache in his tenure. So that's what I'm saying. William Ruto will do whatever it takes just to get some percentage, at least 30%. He only needs 30% from Mount Kenya to win the next elections. And Gachagua has vowed to stop Ruto from getting even 10% from Mount Kenya. So it is a political battle that actually is headed and will actually make Kenyans wonder how politics is run in this country. So, Wamathende is in office, and of course he's facing charges. So we are waiting to see if the court will actually nullify his seat. Okay? We're waiting to see. But I'm sure the opposition might leave it and focus on these by-elections, these MCA by-elections. And the oppositions, I think the opposition must do all it takes to win these by-elections. Because that's the only way they'll also convince, or they will, they'll make the Mount Kenya people believe that indeed they are the ones running the region. So tell me, what do you think will happen? Do you really believe that William Ruto will also battle these MCA seats? Do you think so? Do you think William Ruto, the president, will go down and campaign for this MCA seat? My answer is yes, because he would want to confirm to the Mount Kenya region that indeed Kindiki is the one who has a say in Mount Kenya. Despite, these court cases about Wamathende rigging the elections, because there are a lot has been said about the government, sending goons, marking papers, and even the election day, it's alleged that CS Ruku went there, and of course he intimidated the agents. He sent them away, and of course he manipulated the result. That's what the opposition is saying. So tell me, do you really believe that the next MCS election will also form a battlefield for this, for the opposition and the government? Thank you, guys. I'll see you soon in the next video. Subscribe so that we dig deep into this matter and we discuss what will actually transpire after the by-elections. Thank you, guys. Thank you. If you love politics, then Dr. Politica is your cup of tea, the place for minds that think. If you are watching this from anywhere else, search the name, hit subscribe, and stay sharp with us. Thank you for making Dr. Politica your home for fearless political truth. Every view, every like, every share fuels the fire behind the hours of research, filming, and editing we pour into each episode. By showing up consistently, you don't just support a channel, you empower a voice. In a world ruled by headlines, spin, and power games, you remind us that real people still care about real facts. We are here to inform, inspire, and ignite critical thinking, not just for today, but for generations to come. You are not just a viewer, you are the reason this platform exists.